Hello again, gamers. Welcome back to another one of my Final Fantasy XIV PvP ability guides. Today we will be looking at the Dark Knight class. Dark Knight is a very unique and very high skill ceiling class to learn to play. This class can either be an absolute nightmare to deal with, or it can be the worst class in PvP. It depends on the strength of your team, and I will go over the reasons why that is the case. I will be starting back up these guides regularly as I can now. I have completed my achievement grind for Alpha Wolf, and I have a lot more freedom to do what I want, and so I will be putting out the rest of these class guides. I've still got about half of them left, so be on the lookout for those. Be sure to follow me on Twitch, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram. My handle is KeyWithCreed on all of them. I am close to 100 Discord server members. If you're interested in joining my Discord server, I'll put a link in the comments. And my Twitch channel is very close to 200 followers. If I can find the time for it and the prizes for it, I will be hosting a 200 followers event sometime in the near future. Should be on the lookout for that. But without further ado, let's jump into today's video and look at the Dark Knight in Final Fantasy XIV PvP. Alrighty, gamers, so let's dive in to the abilities for the Dark Knight class. Just like always, I'm going to go over them in the order that I have them on my hotbar, 1 through 6. And we'll talk about the LB and the roll actions for Frontline and Rival Wings after. So, ability number 1 is the basic combo, just like always. For Dark Knight, you have Hard Slash, Siphon Strike, and Soul Eater. It does 5,000, 6,000, and 7,000 potency, respectively. If you use Soul Eater, you will also notice that I got a heal there. That's because Soul Eater heals you for 100% of the damage that you do. So if you do the full 7k potency, you will get a 7k heal for free. The second ability is one of the most important abilities on Dark Knight's hotbar, and that is because it is both your friend and your enemy. Ability number 2 is called Shadowbringer. This is a line AoE that can be spammed every second for 6,000 potency. However, each time you press it, you will be losing 12,000 of your own health. So be careful about spamming it. You will also notice that on my buff bar here, I get a buff called Black Blood. Black Blood turns your basic combo into an even harder hitting basic combo, with the first hit being Scarlet Delirium. Pressing another Shadowbringer, the second hit turns into Comeuppance, and a third Shadowbringer, the third hit turns into Torque Lever. These buttons do the same potency as the regular basic combo, however, their potency gets much, much higher the lower your health. So when you are all the way down to 1 HP, your Delirium can hit up to as high as 12k. Your Comeuppance can hit up to as high as 14k, and your Torque Lever can be as high as 16k. You get these numbers whenever you're at 1 HP from your limit break, which we will talk about later. Your third ability, and perhaps the core of Dark Knight itself, is called Salted Earth. This ability is a draw-in effect that draws any enemies near you in a 5 yalm radius to your side, and it leaves down a puddle that does 6,000 dot damage for 10 seconds. It also gives you a 20% damage mitigation while you're standing in it, and it gives you a regen tick for 6,000. So if I use it on the striking dummy, I have Salted Earth, which gives me my damage reduction, and I have the HP regeneration over time effect because I'm standing in it. Now, you will also notice that when you press Salted Earth, you gain access to another button. The follow-up button is called Salt and Darkness. Salt and Darkness is a bind effect, so when you draw all the enemies to your side, you can press this, it does 6,000 damage, and it binds any enemies in this circle. This, for the longest time, was the absolute king of Frontline setup. This button alone could get entire enemy teams killed, provided that the Dark Knight had extra damage and support, and it could make for some very satisfying multi-kills. It still can. It's not quite as strong because of the Purify changes and the snapshot changes from guard and things like that. However, it is still a strong tool, and especially in CC, you'll want to use this and stand in it as often as possible so you don't instantly get one-shot by the enemy damage dealers. The fourth ability goes really well with Salted Earth. The fourth ability is called Impalement. Impalement is a 6 Yalm AoE circle that does 6,000 damage, and as your HP reaches closer to that one threshold, it can do as high as 12,000 damage. It also heals you for 100% of your health. So if I spam Shadowbringer for a bit here and get my health low, and then I press my Impalement, you'll notice that healing appears, and it will appear for each target that you hit. So be sure to use that as an extra way to get yourself back up to full when you are the target. A quick little tip for Impalement. The animation of Impalement is decently slow. It's not as bad as it used to be. They did make it better, but it is still a little slow and awkward. If you press Impalement at the same time as getting pulled or knocked away, you could completely miss your heal entirely, so be careful. Make sure that you try and stand still when casting it near enemies. That way, you can guarantee your HP will be restored. Alright, moving on to ability number 5, which is your shield, the Blackest Night. This button is a shield for 8,000 potency, and it does another effect as well. When your shield is broken, you get another buff on your bar called Dark Arts. If you have the Dark Arts buff from your shield being consumed, your Shadowbringer will be highlighted in yellow, and you can press Shadowbringer without losing health. This means that the Blackest Night is best used on yourself if you're in the front of your team. However, when you are in CC, maybe you're playing in light party and custom matches, or you're in a high-ranked crystal lobby full of Ultima and Omega players, you may want to use your Blackest Nights on the person who is being sent for guaranteed procs and free damage. This is a great way to keep your HP up and still be able to dish out that free Shadowbringer damage. So use your shields wisely. Always save at least one for yourself, but again, look to use it on friendlies who are being sent when possible. Finally, last but definitely not least, one of the most important buttons on the hotbar is Plunge. Ability number 6, Plunge, is a gap closer with a range of 20 alms that only does 2,000 damage, but the damage is not the important part. The buff that applies to the enemy who you plunge is the most important thing in Dark Knight's kit, and it's not even close, and let me tell you why. Soul Survivor is a debuff on an enemy that lasts 12 seconds that reduces HP recovered by healing actions by 20%. So we have a 20% anti-heal. There's your Soul Survivor debuff right there. If your target dies within these 12 seconds, you will recover your health and your MP by 20%. So if you are missing health and you are missing MP, this is a fantastic way to chain kill enemies and keep your health going without having to actually use your elixir to fully reset. In Crystalline Conflict especially, if you are plunged by a Dark Knight, you are probably the kill target. One of the best ways to shut down Dark Knight is as soon as you get plunged, you need to play very safe. Because if you do not play safe and you die quickly, the Dark Knight will steamroll your entire team. So please be careful when having the Soul Survivor debuff on your bar. As the Dark Knight yourself, if you plunge a target, put a 1 marker on their head and tell your team to kill them. If your target does not die, you are in a lot of trouble. So be sure to always mark your plunge targets. Now, as far as the other 2 game modes go, Frontline and Rival Wings, usually you don't really have to keep track of your plunge because your goal in Frontline especially is to use your Salted Earth to pull as many people as possible. This is why one of my good friends gave me a mouse over macro, as you'll notice is on this hotbar. What this does essentially is I can spam this button over a group of enemies and it will put me in the middle of them without having to manually target. So it makes it easier for me to get in and Salted Earth them and pull them all together. It's a fantastic tool to use, and if you want a mouse over macro, I recommend looking into it. I can show it on the screen here for you guys right now. Here it is. It's just spamming the action over and over again with the mouse over command at the end. So that way you can plunge, get in, get a big Salted Earth, and get a lot of kills for your team. Now, those are the regular abilities. So now let's talk about Dark Knight Limit Break. Dark Knight Limit Break is very scary. This limit break has a 105-second charge time, and what it does is the higher your health is when you press the button, the more potency it does, all the way up to 24,000. For the next 10 seconds, you are at 1 HP unless healed, and you cannot die. The only thing that you can die to is fall damage in Frontline. If you get knocked off of Onsel mid platform, if you get pushed off the midpoint on Secure, if you get pushed off a cliff and Shatter, whatever. If you take fall damage and you're at that 1 HP in invuln, your invuln will not save you. However, this cleave from Dark Knight LB is in a humongous 30 yalm radius. It hits in front of you and behind you. It also gives you a free charge of Black Blood to use your basic ability combo, and it also grants you a free Shadowbringer, so you can dish out that extra damage. In Crystalline Conflict, this is not really used for damage all that much. It is mainly used as a stall tool when you need to push the crystal in critical situations. So be on the lookout for that. However, if you are looking to pad damage in Frontline, you want to be full health before you press it, because as you see, if I put my roll action Rampage on this striking dummy and then I even tied at full health, 30,000 cleave damage is absolutely insane for a tank. And that's not including any other buffs that you may get put on your bar. Now, after you press Eventide and you get all those buffs, there's actually a second part to it called Disesteem. Disesteem is a hit or a miss, and what I mean by this is you can either hit several people and go back to full health, or you can accidentally cast it on the wrong target and not heal at all. You have to be extremely careful with it. It is another line AoE for 10 yalms in front of you that does 16k damage. It is supposed to heal you for 16k health, However, sometimes, again, you hit the wrong target and you don't heal at all. Be careful about doing what I just did, which is called double clicking. Double clicking means that when you use Eventide, you will use Disesteem immediately after without even thinking about it. Disesteem should be used when there are multiple enemies right in front of you, so you can get that really fat heal while you're in LB. Other than that, be patient with it. It's a really weird snapshotted ability, just like Impalement, so take your time. Make sure you cleave the enemies the best you can. I'll show it to you one more time. Here's Eventide, and here's the Disesteem button right after. You will also have this very nice looking purple aura around you while you're in Eventide. And once that runs out, that means you're out of your invuln, so be careful. If you are in a group of enemies in Frontline in LB, watch your timer. When you get to about 3 seconds and you are still at 1 HP, you need to consider healing yourself or asking for extra healing and support from your healers. Just so you don't die. But sometimes you're going to take so much damage in Frontline that it's not actually going to matter. But you can at least stall for 10 seconds and give your team space to get more kills and stuff like that. So, that's all the abilities and the limit break for Dark Knight. So finally, I'm going to talk about the role actions and what you should and shouldn't use in Frontline and Rival Wings. In Frontline specifically, I mean, it doesn't matter what tank I'm on. I love Rampage. I love extra damage. I love the 25% increased damage taken to every enemy. It just means more pad. It's very, very, very strong on Dark Knight, especially if you get a fat Salted Earth. Right as you Salted Earth and you hit that bind button, you can Rampage right after, and they are stuck there for 2 seconds. If they don't react with that 25% damage amp, and they could all instantly explode to any DPS that are paying attention to your Salted Earth. The other fantastic option is this Rampart. Rampart is the 50% damage mitt with the 25% healing increase, so you're going to heal even more from Disesteem and your Salted Earth and your Impalement if you have that Rampart buff on. This is a great button to take when you're in those really sweaty Frontline lobbies where everybody's doing a ton of damage and you want to live for even longer. The only thing that I wouldn't take, because it makes absolutely zero sense, is Full Swing. Full Swing knocks you away, and why would you want to knock somebody away from your Salted Earth? Don't take Full Swing. Either take Rampage or Rampart, depending on the game situation. This applies in both modes. And yeah, so finally, for the last thing, we will go over a few combos that I like to do. Combos on Dark Knight, very, very basic. I mean, especially if you're playing Frontline, you're essentially doing the same thing over and over and over again. So what you do for Dark Knight is when you're getting ready to pull, you want to put a shield on yourself. The Blackest Night first. This striking dummy is my target. I plunge. You don't have to do this, but sometimes I press a Shadowbringer first in order to get access to this, so I can whack my plunge target with it. But I don't press this immediately after Shadowbringer because I need to get the Salted Earth off first. So I will put the shield on, plunge, Shadowbringer, Salted Earth immediately into Salt and Darkness for the bind. Then, if I have my Rampage, I can Rampage whoever I pulled. Hit Shadowbringer with single target a couple more times. When my health is about half, I can look to Impalement, pop another shield. If my plunge hasn't died, I may look to plunge again if I'm still inside a fight. And you just keep going, using single target, getting those chain plunge kills wherever you can. Be sure that the first button you press after your first plunge target dies is plunge. Keep it going, keep it on cooldown, because it gives you more health, more mana, more survivability. And then here's what the combo would look like if you added Eventide to it. So let's say I'm full health here. I will shield, plunge, Shadowbringer, pull, bind, rampage, LB. Going to Shadowbringer and single target for a little bit. Then Disesteem to get that extra health. And if you're still losing health while you're in LB, press that Impalement to full heal. Essentially, you can knock yourself down to 1 HP, get full health from Disesteem, get knocked down to 1 HP again, cast Impalement. Basically, you have 3 health bars if you hit enough enemies with those abilities. Other than that, Dark Knight is not too complicated. When you're trying to burst someone down, all you do is you plunge them and you Shadowbringer and you press your basic combo button over and over and over again until they die. You can do a ton of damage. Be careful about killing yourself, because I have done it plenty of times, not watching my own health, and I accidentally die to something that I shouldn't have died to. So yeah, just be sure you keep an eye on your own health bar when you're playing Dark Knight. And yeah, that concludes the Dark Knight ability guide. So now that we have gone over all the abilities, the LB, the roll action, even the mouse over macro, now you will get to see an absolute treat of a Frontline game where me and my good friends Yol, Varen, and Winter play. I decided to play Dark Knight for a game, and it turns out being a great decision because our team is insanely strong, and we win very convincingly, very quickly, and you will be able to see the power of a Dark Knight setting up good pulls with even better damage players behind them. Every time I use my Salted Earth in this game, people explode. There is no like 1 assist pulls. Like every pull, everybody dies. Whoever's caught in it is dead, and that's how Dark Knights should get treated. Because it can be a tricky class to play from time to time, especially when you are on a team that doesn't do very much damage. So yeah, I hope you guys learned something from this ability guide. I hope you enjoy the gameplay, and maybe you pick up something from the gameplay that you didn't already know. And be sure to, again, follow me on my socials, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, follow my Twitch channel, all that good stuff. And I'll be producing more guides and updating my Discord server as well in the near future. And I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day and you enjoy this gameplay.
Yeah.
Okay, let me go to my creator dashboard and go back and find that.
Varen, do you want to keep playing Astro, or
Yeah,
do you
that's
wanna...
fine.
Okay.
Whatever helps support.
Actually, can I get a key Astro and Varen Bard? I want to see if I can get like an actual nuke, like a 60k one.
You want me to go on Bard? What about Witcher?
Winter can go Dark Knight. Winter's the Dark Knight bitch.
Yeah,
Varen, would you rather play Bard or Astro? I've been playing fucking Astro like almost all day. Like, no, I'm good.
Oh, okay. If you want to play
No, I can go
Bard,
Astro. There's...
Oh, you want to play Dark Knight key?
I'll play Dark Knight this game, sure, why not?
Okay.
Give me something different to play.
Yeah. Okay, I'll give key the macro cover spot. Mid. Oh god, this is
Mid.
This is the game. This is the game.
Don't judge my shitty Dark Knight, Winter.
No, you're good. Dude, I've seen you play Dark Knight. You're really good. Fuck.
Okay.
Alright, let's go yellow. 3, 2, 1, yellow!
Lorded.
No, I got knocked back!
And they're all fucking dead. Okay.
God damn it, dude. I got fucking knocked.
yeah.
What is this
Leave
red
bravery.
machine doing? Oh wow, you're so cool with your...
Ow.
It's so fucking cool, dude. You're so cool.
I have another Lord.
Okay.
I'm ready.
What's the timer key?
5.
Okay.
Yellow-
I forgot to take Rampart.
Going, yellow again?
Yellow.
have another lord? No way.
You're covered.
Oh,
Don't stand on me. Don't stand on me. Don't stand on me.
I have to stay close to you because I'm
gonna
fucking
die. So die.
dying to
Where are you?
die.
Oh my god.
oh my lord.
Hold.
God,
That's
I
crazy.
don't know.
Pull
I'm
us up.
sorry, I don't know how I didn't see it.
Looking red. Going red now.
Okay.
Rampage. Got knocked off. They should all die. Nice.
They're all dead.
Very nice. Hell yeah. Absolutely worth.
Love to see it.
Okay, but can we talk about mouse over macros? Like, holy fuck. That's so good.
Dude,
Yeah.
I can't believe you were
I'm using
playing.
one for
I can't believe you were
intervene.
playing without mouse over macro.
Oh yeah.
I'm using it
Crazy.
for intervene for Sheltrons.
Oh yeah, that's good.
Yeah, there's no. My pull's up, but there's nothing really here. I'm waiting.
Oh, maybe yellow.
Okay, going in.
yellow,
Going yellow. Yep.
I love Knockback. Knockback's so cool, man.
I think our team is stronger than you.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Our team is very strong.
Let me know when you want to use LB on the next pool.
Yeah, just before Key goes in.
Yep.
They're
I'm gonna
kinda
go.
all
I'm gonna
dead.
go bottom of the ramp on yellow. Going now.
Okay.
LB?
Now my thing got eaten by a third.
Holy shit! My
Anyways.
Yo, this team is insane. What the fuck? This team
This
is-
is fucking machinist, dude. This guy fucking scattergunned us off.
Which one? This one?
Yeah, the one.
Let's go north.
one.
I think we can go north.
I'm going north. Looking for red. I have Eventide.
I have LB as well.
You're going red.
Same.
2,
LB.
1, red. Oh my god! The Eventide damage is crazy.
I love
Dude,
that Eventide. It's
dude,
freaking amazing.
Winter, that Eventide was all crit. That
Oh my God.
Eventide was fat, bro. My goodness. Yeah, I might need to fuck
Dude, look at the score. Look at the score, by the way.
What the
By the
fuck?
way.
Yeah, we're stomping really hard.
We can probably bait red.
Yeah,
Is that
Dark
on
Knight
Scala?
video angle. Hell yeah.
Maybe? Is red
I
chasing?
don't want to go to that node. I
Red
hate that.
chasing.
I hate
Red
that.
chasing.
Red chasing? Okay, I'll turn around.
Yeah.
Wait, red, 2, 1, red. Not a very big pull, but it'll be something to.
Sorry.
We're gonna get red to 0 points.
I go
At this rate.
back mid. I'm going back. They can have that
Yeah,
node.
we can go mid.
They can have the north node. I'm going back mid.
My LB's ready.
Okay.
I'll just do this.
I'm just gonna sit
Oh,
over.
come on the ramp.
I'm just
Let
gonna-
him come up.
Yeah, I'm just gonna sit over here.
Yeah.
There's a paladin trying to stall.
Yeah, the node's not even up, bro.
Do you want me to go to the
Right
bottom
up
of the
there,
ramp,
right there.
or
No. I want them to group up.
I mean, they are grouped with the
I need to kill this paladin. I need my plunge. Thank you. I'm going yellow. Looking yellow.
Yeah.
LB?
Oh my god.
Okay.
Oh my god. Goodbye.
Shelter moment. Oh god, I just got another 2 kills. Oh my god.
Why are there? Okay, I got full swung off. You're
It's alright.
very,
it's alright.
you're very cool. No one cares.
I got 7 seconds left on intervene.
Oh.
Looking red. Going red now. Okay, I don't have full XD. All right, now I have it.
Well, not. Team moment.
Keep on it.
Okay, do you have
I
us?
have-
That's good.
I have LB for next. Somehow red pushed
Red is
all the way
behind
back
us.
here.
I'm gonna like get some plunge kills back here.
Okay. Oh, I have phalanx.
Okay, I'm gonna LB. Should I LB now?
Yeah, wait, make sure you catch
LB.
me.
Going
Yeah.
red. I have rampage going red right now.
Okay.
Oh, I got knocked off.
I gotta.
If I give you river and you get kills, do I assist?
Yes.
Yes.
I didn't get anything. What the heck?
Yeah, we didn't get
I
it.
have to assist.
I didn't even get anything off of that.
Rip. Well, we got pad.
I've
I got a 30k shelter run.
I've eventide.
Okay.
5 seconds bravery.
I'm kind of waiting.
Yeah, I would wait.
Alright. Let me know yo when you go in.
Okay. Just when key goes in is when I go in.
These guys are so fucking scared, bro.
I mean, I'd be scared too. Yellow. I think yellow's gonna group up. Yellow's coming from a node.
I'm just gonna go fucking bottom of the round. I'm going bottom
Yeah,
right.
just do it. Just do it.
I'll be here, huh?
Oh my god! Holy fuck, dude!
I might need cover in a second.
Okay, covered.
Thank you. Walking up.
Oh, I got screamed.
All
We
good.
need 1 kill.
We win.
Oh, wait. What? We already won.
What the fuck, dude? Oh my
Such a
god!
fast game.
Dude.
Holy shit, dude!
Wow, that's
amazing.
Sage.
Yeah, we had a really
Oh.
good
Yeah,
team.
that's pretty good.
They
That
were
was
just-
such a short game though. It was kind of hard to get too much damage.
Oh
Yeah.
my goodness gracious, that was insanity.
Good lord.
Actually, though.
Okay, how many kill points you got? How many kill points you guys think we got?
I don't know.
It was
Maybe
so
enough.
short, probably not too many.
950.
950 and 7 minutes.
944 in 7 minutes. That's
No. way, dude.
insane. Oh my
No
god.
fucking way.
Bro, that was the pros against the Pee Wee League. What the fuck was that? That was crazy. Oh
I gotta say,
man.
I'm a fan of Paladin.
You're so funny. Like last week it was Viper. The week before that it was Dancer.
I mean, I think I'm still a dancer main,
Oh really?
but as much as like I feel like dancer is just gonna be strong no matter what because contra dance is a thing.